Hey there, welcome. Just wanted to share a few things with you today quickly. I'm quickly taking my dog for a walk. See if you can see Zilla. That's Zilla. She's a big girl. I don't know why she looked like that. She's about 130 pounds. Anyway, I just wanted to keep in touch. I hope you saw my first vid. That was laying a foundation, uncovering a few things. We're starting to scratch the surface, and I'm trying to take it easy on you guys as well. Now, there's a lot going on right now in the news and in the world talking about the famous people, our politicians, all of these big players that are running the world. The Epstein files, right? It's been years already that they've had all of this info, but for whatever reason, it's all starting to come out right now. And everything that I've been expressing to you guys, this is the pinnacle of it. We're talking about child torture, child murder, human trafficking, real abuse in the most extreme way. And we're talking about children here, so it's very unsettling. But it's about time that we woke up, we smelled a coffee, because this is real. It's really happening. For years, this was kind of coming out. I was looking at it, but it's starting to be done right in front of us, which in actual fact is what scripture outlines. Everything's going to be right in front of us to see. So please smell the coffee and wake up. How it's possible that this was going on is unfathomable, right? And a lot of you guys are still not really totally conscious about this and thinking about the world that we're really living in. This life around us is a facade. There's much more meaningful and deep things happening around us. And these Epstein files are really outlining that very clearly. So just a couple of things to quickly share, to throw in there. Like, subscribe, comment. We're going to go through this journey together, so hang in there with me. Please interact with me. I really want to learn from you guys too. So what I really wanted to quickly say about all of this stuff coming out, which we know is true. There's evidence everywhere. You've got witnesses testifying. It's funny because this piece of the puzzle really highlights other pieces of the puzzle out there. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's look at the ICE protests, right? We've been getting huge unrest civilly in the street. We've had citizens killed. It's on the news, right? For example, with the ICE, a lot of immigrants have been deported. The authorities are all over them. And it's got a lot of notoriety of late. So, and it should. But look, this isn't about political affiliations or anything like that. So it's just funny, right? How you look at, for example, whether it's ICE protests, whether it was No Kings protests, right? That was against anti-Trump, right? Against Trump. Whatever protests we see in the street. I mean, you're talking about old people, old ladies, old men, all kinds of people being involved, and manpower. You're talking about a lot of people assembling, organized, with props. You're talking about, high visibility vests. You're talking about signs, what do you call them? Whatever you call them, piece of wood with massive signs in, but professionally made. So what I'm trying to say is, you see how well organized that was, right? Look at how all of these cities were having a lot of violence, right? You got agitation of people, riots over these things, and then what's happening with all of this child abuse, this stuff that really, really does get under a person's skin. I mean, everyone's livid about this, but still 50% of us don't even believe it's going on, right? Half the world's kind of just still probably thinking this is a joke, that it's kind of like propaganda, but it's real. I've been saying this for years. And so look, when it involves children and we're talking about outright murder, torture, you're talking about cannibalism. They're eating the kids, they're eating other humans. They're like vampires. They're slitting their throats and hanging them upside down, draining the blood out after torturing them so that the blood is full of adrenochrome, and they're drinking it. Okay, these are full-on vampires in real reality. So look at how horrific that is and how that really does bother people. But where's the protests? What's being done about it? Where's the assembling of all these people outraged, trying to get answers to this, trying to hold people accountable, to get accountability for what was done? Where's the protests? I haven't seen one. I mean, maybe you comment, please, let me know, fill me in on that. I don't want to be saying something that's untrue, but where is the civil unrest over this? Trying to hold the politicians and the people that were doing this, who we know, they all know who did it. They're able to just keep doing it. I mean, look, we know that Epstein got out. Epstein didn't commit suicide. He wasn't killed. Okay, we know that he got let out in whatever way. He's too powerful. So why is it that there's nobody on the streets or any accountability for this, but yet simple, whether it's LGBTQ movement, whether it was Black Lives Matter, whether it's ICE, whatever, there's protests everywhere. And there's thousands of people assembled in the streets and violence on the streets. It's funny because it just shows you how all of those other political movements, they were just agendas. Okay, it's right there in front of you. Look you got all the evidence right there. When we should get some kind of traction and have revolts on the streets and people held accountable, nothing's being done. Not one protest. Yeah, there's hundreds of protests all around the world over other political matters. It just proves how those are agendas, that those are financed by actually the people running the world. They're the ones creating the conflict. They're the ones that are the two sides. They're organizing it, they're funding it, they're paid agitators, they're paid protesters. So it just shows you that this world that you're living in, it's fake, it's a facade. It's all created, it's all manipulated and controlled by the controllers. Those wealthy families, the bankers, the whomever they are they even human? We're going to delve deeper into that. Hold tight and hang in there with me, okay? We will go into it and we'll start trying to discover for ourselves and get real knowledge and answers through this. So right there, I've just shown you how all of these political movements, the things that you see happening that you think are organic and just flowing with our life, it's not flowing at all. It's been chosen for you. It was the direction and it was what the controllers wanted. And they financed it. They paid the people to be out on the streets. Okay? They create public opinion. They create your reality. And they try and create everything about you. How you feel. What choices you're going to make. They're trying to box you in. And they're boxing me in and my family too, my children. And I really don't like it. So I am going to keep elaborating on things that we can do. So go get yourself a Bible. We're going to get deeper into this. I'm going to have a guest on soon with me, and he's actually going to really, really help with bringing some other things to the table for us to look at. So go get yourself a Bible. Make sure you do the work. Do not fall prey to what the controllers, manipulators of this world want you to do. And along with all of these Epstein files that are coming out, I want to use that to just highlight what I feel is going on these days. Things just seem to be happening super fast. Okay, things are happening very fast of late. And I don't know if you're noticing that, but it's really speeding up every single day. It's not just one thing a day. It seems like there's a couple of things each and every day that are really big news. And we're seeing it happen. And look, this is outlined in scripture again. Okay, things seem to me like it's really speeding up. I told you that there's answers there. I know there's answers. We're going to go through this together. So comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to catch you again on the next one. But start piecing it all together. Wake up, smell the coffee. Start grabbing the pieces of the puzzle and putting it together. Because we're looking at things that seem totally ungodly, unworldly. And that's exactly what's happening. Believe it. You got to believe me. That's actually what's happening. So be strong. Go grab yourself a Bible. We're going to start looking at what's really happening and what we can do. And there is stuff that we can do. We're going to make sure that we better ourselves, we stay healthy, and we do the opposite of what the enemy wants, okay? So get out there today. It's been amazing seeing you. Share this. Let this spark more conversations with you, with other people. Put a smile on someone else's face. Be selfless. Think about others. And enjoy this world. Be happy. Let's not be down and have our worst selves come out into this world, okay? Let's present the best of what we are. Be happy. And try to bring a smile to someone else's face. I appreciate you so much being here and a part of this. And I'll catch you on the next video.